Lambeau, and a slip on the kick, and it's a short kick instead to the up man that time. It's Valentine who's taken up across the 30, and that's where the Packers will take over.
San Francisco team today, I really want to see him take care of that ball.
We'll see how he does. Love to throw it on first down, coming near side, and incomplete right off the bat, trying to get it to Romeo Doubs.
19, what's up?
Inside, Josh Jacobs, gaping hole for Jacobs, and a great spin move into San Francisco territory is Jacobs.
Got a little deception there to Reed in the backfield, and then directly downhill into the defense is Jacobs. Brown comes out of the middle of the field. Jacobs says, no way.
Here is Jacobs, again up the middle, and this time a little tougher sledding. Going to pick up 3. Let's go downstairs to Erin Andrews.
And now we're hungry to get this win.
No doubt, Erin. They've played each other a bunch in the playoffs, too, last few years. Jacobs again. Big hole, and he races through it for another first down.
Physical offensive line to start the game.
Yeah, 30 yards for Jacobs on this opening drive. And so they'll give it to him again. Why not? Dances around, but dances into Fred Warner. And this 49ers defense, Tom, which comes into today, 6th overall in the league.
But they're not going to allow Love to stand in the pocket all day and pick apart zone defense.
Quick throw. Jaden Reed gets through a block and down to the 30 there. Love, blitz coming, far side, caught, first down. Jaden Reed open again. He's got the first down, and we've got a game break. Wild games earlier today, Carissa Thompson. They'll get set for the Thanksgiving Day match with the Giants. Packers, nice opening drive here. Pitch to Jacobs. Outside, breaks another couple tackles and down to the 15. Man, he is running with a purpose here so far. Having a monster opener here on 2nd and 1. Give it to him again. Dancing around, gets a couple more tackles broken, breaks another tackle, and he's close to a first down. I don't think he quite got there. Wilson gonna have a first down. Didn't get much, but didn't need that much, and got enough to move the chains. Fans wanted a flag, but no flag there. Come to Watson on the jet sweep. Gets a couple blocks, looking for a hole. It gets down to about the 10-yard line. There is actually a penalty now behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding, offense, number 74. It's a 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
Love, couple play passes as a man Reed open, gets decked upon making the catch, and he held on after a big hit from Jair Brown. Love looking for Jaden Reed, not there, goes back the other way, sets up a screen, bouncing off of people and into the end zone. It's Tucker Kraft for the touchdown.
I've heard of run-pass options. This is a pass-pass option. He's got the option to throw that, and he's got the screen to Tucker Kraft. Decides not to throw it to Reed at the top of the screen. 1st and 20, KB. They had the penalty. One issue they've certainly had is their touchdown percentage rate, and they overcome it there with some really critical plays there.
They recover an onside kick. They just can't buy one right now. Packers can, though. A good start. They're up 7-0 on a big opening drive as Mason is back to receive the kick. And up across the 30 he goes.
It's a tough place to go on the road. They got some good playmakers out there for him.
Boy, a little shovel pass to George Kittle on the first play. That is creative. That's a great way to start, and Kittle's got 9 yards.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 77. It's a 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And now it's the 49ers with Brandon Allen starting for the injured Brock Purdy. Here's McCaffrey getting the ball and not going very far, maybe a yard for Christian McCaffrey. 3rd and 5 here. Pressure up the middle. Allen sees it, steps away, and now he's taken down. Packers get home. Quay Walker got there first.
The ball gets knocked out of his hands here. Kind of slips, and you just, in practice for 3 years, you're not getting hit. Yeah, the preseason games are getting in there, but it's just a different type of game speed and keeping 2 hands.
Now it's Pat O'Donnell, the longtime Bear. 2nd game of the 49ers because their punter, Mitch Wisnowski, is hurt. Pretty good kick. Reed going to call a fair catch inside the 20 and does just that.
50 yards up.
Here's Love. Wide open, coming up to the near side for a short completion there. John Fitzpatrick. It's just his second career reception for a short game there.
First and second down, and then he's got to figure out a way when he does get the passing situations. How does he get to Love?
Jacobs breaking another tackle and another. He's been unbelievable. He's broken 6 tackles already in the first quarter of this game.
Putting a lot of pressure on the entire defense to get him on the ground.
Jacobs, another first down. Boy, he is getting it in chunks today.
Jacobs kind of off and going. Not where you want to be.
Gets it to Jacobs in the pass game. Good couple blocks. Nice cut. Popped it around the 40. There's a penalty flag far side of the field, though.
Packers offense does a lot of that in the run game and in the screen game. They make you defend the width, and then they have this vertical pass element off it.
Here's Wilson. Big holes running through this 49ers defense. It's another first down.
Got to stay very disciplined in your assignments, and then you got to be a great tackler.
Wilson breaks to the outside. Nobody home. Emmanuel Wilson inside the 35. It drops the shoulder.
Again, it's challenging for a lot of these defensive linemen who haven't had as much action to get in there and defend the runs. They're thinking about rushing the passer, but like I said, Green Bay's going to just keep handing it off. And when you got Wilson out...
Tom, 12 runs are averaging 7 yards a carry. Do it again. Jacobs breaks one tackle and almost another. They go 2 backs again. They've done that a lot in this first quarter. Love, play pass, time to throw, lets it rip, almost too hard for Jacobs. Wasn't expecting the fastball, and he got it. Play clock's at 1. They'll get it off 3rd and long. Blitz is coming. Everybody Love underneath, incomplete. Kraft in the area, had to get rid of it. So now it's Brandon McManus who will try a 51-yard field goal. New to the Packers, couple walk-offs. He's been good. His long, though, 45 so far. This one is up and draws it in nicely. Nothing here at Lambeau as McManus good from 51. So Brandon Allen waiting for his second opportunity to take the field and replacing the injured Brock Purdy. And we showed it earlier, Tom Rinaldi. He's got that splint on his non-throwing hand. That strip sack that he recovered his own fumble earlier. Now they'll take a first down for sure. Here is McCaffrey looking for a little seam around the edge. Not much there, and now another penalty on the 49ers, it looks like.
Holding offense, number 77. It's a 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Second penalty today on Dominic Pooney.
49ers offense, you're on the sideline, you're watching your defense, them kind of break all these tackles. This is not where you want to be. It's going to be very important for them to see if they can make a few first downs.
Allen on a play fake. Pressure comes again, gets rid of it to McCaffrey underneath in a short game.
How it goes, and as a backup quarterback, you're always preparing for your opportunity to play.
Here he lets one rip, and it's almost picked off. Quay Walker probably should have had it. It was right there.
Again, all a bit of challenge. They're learning each other as their first time kind of as a play caller quarterback. This time here at the Niners.
Underneath, Kittle's got a way to go, and he's not going to get there. He's upended before the 35. So the second punt for Pat O'Donnell. Jaden Reed back deep to receive. Returnable. Reed bounces outside and pretty well covered by the 49ers that time. Up 10-0 here in this second quarter against the 49ers. And here's Love coming end around on the near side. It's Bo Melton breaking a couple tackles and then sliding his way out of bounds after a pickup of 5.
You play to your strengths. You try to eliminate some of those weaknesses.
Oh, goodness gracious. Malik Mustafa like a heat-seeking missile with a big hit.
Some teams are going the opposite direction. Those aren't the teams you want to be.
Packers moved early that time. I think it was Sean Ryan on the right side.
They got to tighten up their red area defense, so there are definitely things they need to do to improve.
Love guns one. Oh, what a throw to Dobbs on the run for a big gain in a Niners territory. That was a bullet from Jordan Love.
They're playing zone defense. You've got Green over here trying to guard him in zone coverage, and Dobbs just gets behind the linebackers. Kind of clears it out, and Love just licking his lips. Sometimes you call it licking your chops when you see that, and you just fire an absolute dot That elite arm strength that he has comes through certainly in these type of weather conditions.
He's got all day, going deep down the field, and just really good coverage. Amador Lenoir just jammed up Dobbs that time.
Hey, two, 319 or something.
Jacobs up the middle, another pretty good hole, and Jacobs inside the 40.
Stop some of this momentum. Give their offense a chance to get out there and compete.
Four-man rush. Love, quick throw over the middle. Catch and a first down. It's Dobbs again. Beat Yadam. Another conversion. Now 5 of 6 on third down today.
319 or something.
Jacobs again. A couple cuts. Fred Warner brings him down.
This is a dangerous offense. Jordan can really just deal out there.
Jacobs trying to get to the outside. Not much that time. Strung out well. Matt LaFleur's bunch looking good here today. 10-0, second quarter, and a 3rd and 10. Blitz is coming. Love, back foot throw, Dobbs again. Great move from Dobbs. Inside the 15 he goes. He had a big first half.
It was good pressure on Love, but you know what? It's man coverage, and they got beat on zone to Dobbs on that in cut. Now on 3rd and 11, they go to man, and you got Dobbs on Green on that inside breaker. Love sees it. The easiest place for a quarterback to throw is the middle of the field. You can gain a big chunk of yards.
Jacobs left side for a couple. Maybe we won't.
12 men on the field.
No way.
Defense. The 5-yard penalty. Second down.
I was wrong. I thought it looked good.
Really no explanation for that other than poor communication.
Jacobs bouncing around, rumbling forward. He's close, and he's down inside the 1.
Put in his hands and punch it in.
They will. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Just an inside run to Jacobs. He reads it to the backside. Mustafa comes out of the middle of the field, and
extra point is good. What a half for Josh Jacobs. If you've never been here, if you even like football, you got to do it once in your life. And the Packers playing great in their home of Lambeau right now, that's for sure. As Guerrero speeding up to the 35. Now the ball is out. Who got it? Boy, oh boy. Uncover the pile, and the 49ers stay with it.
Figure out some formula to stay on the field.
They're going to throw it, come near side. That's a good pass and catch. Juszczyk has it, and he's got a first down, and they needed that. And the first down of the game. Big pressure. Allen in deep trouble. Stays alive, gets rid of it high, and incomplete.
Quick, decisive cuts, and that's what those 7 studs allow you to do.
Interesting. Second down for the Niners. Allen drills it in there. That's a good throw, and Jennings has his first catch of the day. And it's going to be a 3rd down and short.
But as the game goes on, they're just going to give him the ball.
And we get a whistle. This play is dead. Another flag, another pre-snap penalty. That'll be the 3rd on the 49ers. Wow.
Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Christian McCaffrey has 6 total yards in this first half. 3rd and 7. Quick throw outside. Catch is made. There's McCaffrey. Alertly dives forward, and they needed that.
This offense in these man-to-man situations have much more efficiency. He's a great matchup, whoever he goes against.
Samuel trickery. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Allen out coming back underneath Samuel. He's got a wall. Cuts inside. Deebo Samuel inside the 20. What a play that was. And Samuel's first touch is a big one.
So a lot of things going on. He's got the fake, gives it to Samuel. Looks like it's a flea flicker. Nope. It's actually a screen pass. Got a wall of bodies out there in front. And let Deebo do the rest. This is where he's dangerous. Get him in the open field.
First real drive of the game for the 49ers. Pitch to McCaffrey. Left side, right into a wall. Moves the pile forward for a few. Second down. Allen, far side of the field. Another strike. It's Jennings. who, boy, looks like he could have had the first down, but is going to be a little short as Eric Wilson made a nice tackle.
Either a sneak or to McCaffrey.
Oh, they moved early that time again. That would be the fourth time. Wow.
Start. Offense. Number 77. It's a 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 6. Another penalty flag. Allen far side. Kittle, he's got the first down if it stands. Let's see what the penalty is. Allen, McCaffrey. Inside the 5 he goes. There's been too many holes for him to run through today. McCaffrey, 4 yards on 3 carries. They're going to throw it. Allen pressured and just throws it away. Kittle was covered well by McKinney. 3rd and goal. Allen looking around, fires, caught, in, touchdown George Kittle.
He found him on 3rd down, and nobody picks him up. Guys, if there's one guy to cover down there, it's Kittle. You can't let him go uncovered. Allen's going to find him right in the back of the end. Huge touchdown and a great drive for the 49ers, get him back in the game.
Oh, wow, do they need that. George Kittle, who came into today. And Packers will start on the 30. Let's check in with Kurt Menefee, see what's coming up at the half. And so now Jordan Love has 2 timeouts and 1:02 to go for the Packers. They're going to start on the ground where they've dominated so far, and more missed tackles for the 49ers. Jacobs churning out yards, 7 more for him.
Let's see if they can hit a chunk down the field. I'd look for some type of deep in-breaking route. Another run.
Oh, give it to Jacobs again. Another break tackle. Jacobs first down, still going, and stiff arm and gets out of bounds somehow.
Making them get you to the ground.
See that really number 15 missed tackles? Tom Jacobs has forced 12 of them. Here's Love watching, going deep. Has Watson. He missed it. He dropped it. Oh, it was in his hands for 6. So 2nd and 10. Love. Time. Going deep the other way this time, and that is knocked down, incomplete. Tried to get it to Bo Melton. A good coverage by Bernardo Green. He's had a roller coaster, but you talk to the Packers people, they love him. They love his mentality. See if they can make it up. It's Love going deep again, trying for Watson in double coverage. Incomplete. No flags either.
Love does read a lot of those from top down, but that's a big win for the 49ers defense.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, it could have been a touchdown. Should have been a touchdown instead. He's still alive here on this punt return by Pearsall with 4 seconds to go. So Tom, I feel like how this game started, I think they would have signed up being down by 10 all day going into the break.
Oh, it looked pretty bad there going on. They couldn't slow him down on defense, and offensively ran 6 plays through about the first 20 minutes of the game. I know, how do all these fans sit in the crowd all day and just deal with these conditions like this? I have no idea. It was way easier playing.
Here's Deebo Samuel on the kick return for the 49ers, and a little bit of a seam for Samuel. Still on his feet. Deebo Samuel. Big return, getting a block. There is a flag. Samuel taken down inside the 10. There's a flag, though, back around the 33.
Holding. Receiving team number 82. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down.
You go from inside the 10 to back at your own 21. Wow. What a difference. So they will another penalty. McCaffrey trying to get to the outside. I mean, we could run a couple plays without a flag. That would be great.
Defense, number 90. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
He said, we need to clean all those things up here in this second half. Guys,
they'd love to get him going too, McCaffrey. That's a pretty good start for a first down. McCaffrey again. And there's a little bit of a seam and a little bit of momentum for McCaffrey. Let's go down to EA. Finally checks into the game. He was 3rd in the NFL in rushing when McCaffrey was out, but has barely played the last 3 weeks. Here he'll get it, and it gives him a little juice like that. Mason running over people, and he's into Green Bay territory.
And he just kicks out the outside linebacker. And Mason actually does a good job getting around the corner with Pearsall, getting it in here on McKinney.
Hit as he throws in a little behind the receiver Jennings that time.
He should get some reps. He's fresh. He's powerful. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
McCaffrey back in here, though. They're going to throw it, and that ball was dangerous. Allen in trouble. Steps away. Looking to run. He's got a way to go, and he's not going to get there. McKinney came up from the safety spot to force him out, and now decision time for Kyle Shanahan. Allen fires. Incomplete. McKinney knocked it away from McCaffrey.
And then McKinney steps up and makes a great play in breaking on that throw in front of him.
Here's Love back to the ground game with Jacobs, and he runs right into Evan Anderson, the rookie.
He's providing a lot of veteran leadership they need.
Here's Love. Dobbs! Oh, it probably should have been picked. Four-man pressure. Love in trouble, and he is sacked for the first time today. It's Leonard Floyd who gets home.
This is a simulated blitz. They're all up there kind of looking like they're coming. They drop out and play zone. Love doesn't like his read right away. Thinks he can scramble in the pocket, but look how quickly the pocket closes. And then he folds back underneath to get the sack. Good team defense.
And so now it's Wheeling to punt it away. Ricky Pearsall back to return. Jacob Cowling, their normal returner, out today. And it's Pearsall, another rookie. Oh, good cut. He's got a room here, but another 2-3 penalties. Deebo Samuel had an 87-yard return, and that penalty put him all the way back.
Holding. Receiving team number 30. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
And Hafley's D trying to figure out a way to keep it a 10-point Packer lead here. Here's McCaffrey. Oh, big hole up the middle for McCaffrey, and that's a good start to this drive.
They're backed up, starting on their own 10-yard line. It's very tough for a backup quarterback to come in here and drive you 90 yards. So they're going to have to get some in the run game from McCaffrey.
Like there, where a first down will help, right? On a fake, Allen rifles one. Oh, it's in stride to Kittle. George Kittle rumbling into Packers territory. That was a great throw by Allen, and Kittle hauls it in for a big gainer.
Those are plays to build on right there. Play action fake, Kittle right up the seam. Give it to him and let him do some work. But if you're Kyle Shanahan and you see that type of throw from Allen, that gives you confidence. You want to do more of obviously those play action passes within this scheme. Keep running it, use play action pass to set up those chunks.
McCaffrey gets it, looking for some space. Not much there. McCaffrey, oh, he's in trouble. Good pressure in the backfield that time. Carl Brooks just shoved everybody back there. He's the one that blocked that field goal to win the game against the Bears last week. High throw is picked off. It's McKinney again. Xavier McKinney blocks. Down the sideline he goes. Finally knocked out of bounds inside the 25.
Allen just tries to thread the needle and actually makes a very good throw and out of Deebo's hands. I know he's dealing with traffic with McDuffie kind of bearing down, but McKinney has done an incredible job as a middle of the field player, capitalizing on the mistakes of the offense. They pressure, Deebo's open, and a really good throw. That's how you make them pay.
Watson, jet sweep, looking to get around the edge, jumps over one defender, and then inside the 25, he goes. Get it inside, Jacobs, and it'll be a 3rd and short coming up. Kirby Joseph with 7. 3rd and 2 now. Love locked in one end zone. Dobbs, did he come down with it? No. Penalty though at the end.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty occurred in the end zone. The ball was placed at the 1-yard line.
Meanwhile, jumbo formation Green Bay with a pass interference penalty. They get 3 tight ends too. They go with Jacobs in the eye. He'll get it. Jacobs, chug it in. Touchdown number 2 of the day.
Ball from the 1-yard line. Give it to Jacobs. You got Ryan on the pole. You got Fitzpatrick as lead blocker. You got two big bodies. Just pound it in. It's what you got to do if you're Green Bay.
Well, it did start.
Trying to spark something like he did last time.
Yeah, and we'll see. Samuel had that big return earlier. That was nullified by a penalty. He's going to try and do it again. Why not? And this time, Packers cover it up.
It's a big challenge. Attrition sets in. They've lost guys to injury. Coaches, other teams dealing with a lot.
Here's Jennings, makes the catch and spins his way across the 45 for a first down for the 49ers. Down 24-7 here. As Allen gonna let one go in the middle. Oh, what a catch by George Kittle. It was behind him. He spun around to get it. That was sick.
Allen just delivers a back hip throw. Really throws him open on McKinney. And I like that throw by Allen. Gives his receiver a chance.
McCaffrey finding some space out on the left side.
Plays today, there's just not a lot of space for those backs to work.
Mason in the game. They fake it to him. Allen slipped and throw kind of sailed on him.
He's got Debo, who's a good zone option there. But you can't take any negative plays here if you're Allen.
Quick throw high and incomplete. It looked like Saubert wasn't ready for it, but it looked like it was there.
Yeah, Saubert slipped again.
Here's Moody from 48 trying to make it a 14-point game. And Moody up, and it is good as he drills it through. Green Bay's controlled this game for the most part. They're up 24-10, but a lot of time left. 2:12 to go in this third quarter. And when you look at the story of this game, it's been Josh Jacobs. Play fake. Love. Time. Low. Up. Roll. And boy, that should have been intercepted. He tried to get it to Watson, but Jair Brown had it.
That they made that are uncharacteristic for Niners.
Gonna run it to Wilson. Another penalty flies. Down to Aaron we go.
Well, a couple injury updates for you on the...
Four-man rush against Love. Still some pressure, though. Gets away. Floating one. Incomplete. That would have been a heck of a throw to Dontavian Wicks.
Make a tackle.
Love. He's going to throw it over in the flat to Brooks, who's got a long, long way to go, and he's nowhere near it. So now Whelan will punt it away. Pearsall back deep. There's a good kick. Wow. Major hang time. Pearsall, though, with a little room to run. And another penalty flag on special teams. It's amazing. I mean, the last two special teams penalty on the 49ers, they've lost 81 yards. Right now,
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 35. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down.
41 seconds to go in the third. They're down 2 touchdowns, and here's Brandon Allen against a blitz. Allen sees it going deep. He's got Conley. He lost the ball, and it's incomplete. Here's McCaffrey on second down, and there's nothing there. There's been nothing there all day. Blitz coming. Allen in trouble, and he throws it away. No one even close. Donald gets it away. Low sinking punt. Reed. Tricky bounce. And nice little return out of nothing for Jaden Reed. Packers take over up 14. We'll be right back after this message from State Farm. Hey, Josh Jacobs back in the game. Aaron told us about his cramps. Those are resolved. Back in. He's had a great one. Give it to him. Why not? And that'll take him up over 100 yards on the day on the ground game. Up to the 41 he goes.
No, I'm not. Blue 58, son.
Here he is again. Left side. Takes a bunch of 49ers to bring him down, but they do after gaining only one.
Blue 58, son.
Love stands in. Pressure. Down he goes. He is sacked. Second one today for the 49ers and the second one for Floyd. And
ball's extended in one arm.
Ooh.
There's so little pressure. Floyd gets on it. And great job recovering it from Love.
Tom, Green Bay offensively this half hasn't done anything. They got 2 first downs. They scored because McKinney had the interception, and then they had the big pass interference penalty. Fair catch by Pearsall. So it's been their defense that has been keeping them comfortably in front. Need something, they need something quick. Down 2 touchdowns. And shocker, we get another penalty. It's been a game filled with them.
Again, you got Allen in there, who's been a backup to Purdy for a couple seasons, and now he's forced into a fourth quarter game where it's basically a pass-a-thon.
He slips again. Allen hit. Ball is loose. It is picked up by Green Bay. Lucas Van Ness got the sack. Packers get it back.
Well, you got play action pass. You got Van Ness coming around the left side. And you slip. Again, you lose kind of that spatial awareness when you haven't played in 3 years. And you just got to know when the timing's off, you got to just tuck that ball and take a sack. Sometimes taking a sack is a good play in this situation.
Packers lining to put the hammer down here with a real chance to do it. On the fake, it's Love. Rolling out. Float one, has one out there. It's caught by Kraft. Looking for the end zone. He's taken down a little short. Jacobs back there. He's got 2 touchdowns today. Maybe the hat trick. Gets it. Dancing. Close. Is he in? No. Inside the 1 he goes. Jacobs, no shot. Barreling forward. Touchdown again. Number 3 for Jacobs in Green Bay. Had the strip sack recovered by Kenny Clark. And then a couple plays later, Josh Jacobs. Not 1, not 2, 3 for the Pack. And the Packers, who have been struggling so badly in the red zone, 4 for 4 in the red zone. He's got 106 yards on the ground, and he's been a force today, forcing missed tackles left and right. And the 49ers down 31-10.
You haven't had great field position all day. You haven't got any turnover yourself, so just been fighting uphill all day long.
So here's Allen going to throw a far side, get McCaffrey involved. McCaffrey turning on the speed, breaks a couple tackles, and Christian McCaffrey, and the ball came out at the end, and he lost it. Packers recover. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Very end of this play. Is he down? Oh no, that
what
came
a
out.
Play.
Keyshawn Nixon.
Christian normally does such a good job covering up at the end of those.
A little over 10 to play, and give it to Wilson as Josh Jacobs gets an actual break. He's got 26 carries for 106 yards, so I just didn't want him to tell me. I wanted him to be convicted to tell me the truth. Well, it's worked. Here's Love. Over the middle, it's Wicks is his first catch of the day. Dontavian Wicks is down to the 32.
The benefit of play action pass is you separate the defense, and you separate it right in the middle. You don't even see barely any Niners in the screen. But again, this little slight action.
Give up the middle. It's Brooks this time against the carry.
It's been good going against, the Niners have been, get back to that this.
Another good throw that time to Heath, who makes the catch for a first down.
What he says to defenders when he's running the ball, which LaFleur had a great laugh about.
Yeah, no doubt. There's a quick gain here.
And they may not be the exact same thing, but that leadership so important.
I got to keep it on the ground to Brooks, who's got a nice game.
The identity of the team through toughness and running the football. There's no greater confidence in winning tough games than having backs that can carry the ball like this.
Brooks getting to the outside, and he's going to be a little bit short of a first down. Oh, they go quick count. Love fumbled the ball, but he kind of held it, and he got the first down. He bobbled it initially there, but it looks like he's got enough for the first. Make that Wilson. It's not Brooks. Wilson. Inside the 5 he goes. Down to about the 3. It's been much, much different. Love going to throw a fade here to the corner. It is caught for the touchdown. Malik Heath is in.
Yadam and nope on Yassine, excuse me. And just a really good fade. They have a run play called to the right side of the line of scrimmage, and they come down with a great throw and catch.
Extra point up and good, and it's a rout officially.
Come on the road against the Packers, a team you've had success with in the playoffs, and you're down 28, but for a myriad of reasons. And the Packers, to me, have done exactly what you would have expected them to do. Quay Walker, Cooper to play better at linebacker.
Allen in some deep trouble and just throws it away.
And the one area of the defense that is been phenomenal, good clean reads, and as this team develops, they can be a force to be reckoned with, no doubt.
Here's Allen. Delivers high and in and out of the hands of Deebo Samuel again. He's had a few go right through his hands today. Allen, Mason underneath, nowhere near a first down. Trying to kind of stay in this thing. Allen going to throw a far shot on fourth down. Jennings not going to get there. He's wrapped up by Williams. Green Bay takes over with 3:19 to go.
There's a lot of things they're going to need to do to get right in the NFC West.
Packers bring Malik Willis in at quarterback and giving it off to Wilson. So starters getting a break. I mean, nobody is talking about them in the job that Kevin O'Connell and Sam Darnold have done, but here they are. Wilson dancing around, and yet you're 9-2. A nice night for the Packers. About to up their record to 8-3. And just trying to run it out, but Wilson's not going to get there.
And then again, to expect Allen to come in and lead the team to victory by throwing it 50 times is very unrealistic. So back to the drawing board for the Niners.
Wilson on fourth down, not going to get there, so San Francisco is going to take over with $1:13 to go. Try to figure it out. Packers, they're going to feel good up to a record of 8-3, squarely in good playoff position. And a lot of things that they hadn't done well. Mason going to get it. Final seconds, nowhere to go. It's been the story of the game, and another fumble, but it's recovered by the 49ers. So the good friends Matt LaFleur and Kyle Shanahan will meet at midfield, and Matt LaFleur's Packers, largest win in series history.